We have in-depth coverage after ABC 17 News obtains new documents involving the death of Carl DeBrodie. Thanks for choosing us tonight. I'm Ashley Strohmeyer. Joey has the night off. 31-year-old Carl DeBrodie's body was found encased in concrete inside of a storage unit in Fulton after he was reported missing last year. Local, state, and federal investigators have been working to find out what happened to him. Today, we learned a former employee of Second Chance claimed a client confessed to murdering someone there. ABC 17's Lucas Geisler joins me live in studio tonight. And Lucas, you found all of this out from the Department of Labor.
Yeah, former employee, as you mentioned, Ashley, filed this workers' compensation claim in October 2017. It does not mention Carl DeBrodie's name, but does mention a murder investigation involving a person that employee supervised. And we're not identifying this employee since they claim they're a witness. Second Chance Homes of Fulton faces a federal lawsuit over the disappearance and death of Carl DeBrodie. We discovered a workers' compensation claim made by a former employee last October. That person claims they became a witness to a murder investigation involving a person they supervised at Second Chance. The employee says they were asked to spend time alone with another client who had confessed to the murder. The claim never mentions Carl DeBrodie, but targets the same home he went missing from. In fact, the claim says the damages happened on February 28th, 2 months before DeBrodie was even reported missing. Do you have any thoughts on that claim?
Oh, my God.
Mary Martin was DeBrodie's guardian for several years. She says the workers' comp claim is the first she's heard of a confession made by a client of Second Chance Homes.
It's very hard to understand Carl being murdered in the first place, let alone people knowing and nothing has been done.
Callaway County Prosecutor Chris Wilson says his office received the full death investigation on January 11th. He says federal authorities have also looked into the case. Wilson has previously said legal and ethical rules stop him from making many comments on the case. I have reached out to him as well as the attorney for the woman making the claim against Second Chance Homes. I will let you know when I hear back.
Yeah, and Lucas, this workers' comp claim also involves the company that took over Second Chance Homes.
Yeah, Fink and Associates is the company that took over the assisted living facility in April 2017. That is when DeBrodie was reported missing. I have asked them for a comment on this situation as well.
All right, Lucas, and of course we'll keep digging in this. Thanks so much. And our team coverage on Carl DeBrodie's death investigation continues tonight with ABC 17's Taylor Petrus. She joins us live in our newsroom right now. Taylor, this all comes while Second Chance Home is responding for the first time after DeBrodie's family files a wrongful death lawsuit.
Yeah, Ashley, the group home and its owner, Rachel Rowden, had until today to respond to the wrongful death lawsuit filed by DeBrodie's biological mother. But in the legal response, they're not taking any of the blame for DeBrodie's death, instead putting it on him and his family. Nearly a year later, and still no one is taking responsibility for the death of 31-year-old Carl DeBrodie. Today, Second Chance Homes and its owner, Rachel Rowden, responded to the wrongful death lawsuit filed in January. The lawsuit claims those involved in DeBrodie's care failed to provide for his safety and attempted to cover up the circumstances of his death. The attorney for Rowden and Second Chance Homes says there was no knowledge of any of the allegations mentioned in the lawsuit. The attorney argues any damages to DeBrodie's family were caused by them or Carl's own negligence. But new documents we got today show a former Second Chance Homes employee claims they had to spend time with a client that admitted to a murder there. We told you last week when the county and state responded to the lawsuit, the Department of Mental Health says it can't be held responsible for what happened at Second Chance Homes because it was a private business. Now, we emailed and I left a voicemail for Second Chance Homes and Rowden's attorney today, but I didn't hear back. Reporting live in the newsroom tonight, Taylor Petrus, ABC 17 News.
You can find our coverage of both of these stories and more on Carl DeBrodie. To find it, go to the News tab and then click on the Case of Carl DeBrodie.